But in 1997, Coach is airing season 9, episode 12, The Body Gardener. Hayden repeatedly goes out of way to helping his ex-handicapped gardener, Kenny Montague.
Kenny. But, dude, just the pimpness of Hayden in this opening scene, just hitting some balls out of his office window into the stadium his team plays at. How baller is that? I don't know why I was just so impressed with that, but that's just baller status, Steve. He's the man.
He's the coach of a professional team at this point, the Orlando Breakers.
Oh, that's why Orlando was in. I couldn't remember that specific part. So he's a pro coach now. That makes a lot of sense.
Went from the coach of Minnesota to I think it was like a previous season or 2 seasons ago, he made that transition to the pros.
I think I remember, like, we did cover one where there was kind of like the story about him doing this, but he's shagging balls. He's just on top of the world, and everyone's like, what's going on? You seem like super happy. And he's like, man, like, life's good, hitting a couple balls. I also given a speech at this country club, and Luther and Dauber are like, man, you hate giving speeches. What's the deal? And he's like, well, always helps when you get a free membership to this country club for doing it. And I guess like the company Biatch, Howard set it up.
Yeah.
I don't remember Howard, but Howard's like this company Biatch that they're always making fun of. And even Hayden, while he's like, yeah, man, he hooked this whole thing up. And I got to be honest with you guys. I really think we ought to like give this dude a little bit more respect than usual. You know, like I feel like we kind of crap on him a lot. And this dude's pulling it out, man. He got me a free membership to this place.
He comes into the office and he's wearing the whole football gear, helmet and everything. Being the whipping boy that he is, he was fetching all of Hayden's golf balls.
Hey, man, what's up, coach? He's like a little puppy, Steve Howard. Then we cut to the intro because Howard's got to take all that like gear off that he's in. We're still in Hayden's office, and I think this is a secretary. This lady in a tennis outfit comes in looking like the lady from Ghostbusters, but way less.
Rosemary.
Yeah. She tells Hayden that this guy Kenny Montague's in the office, and he's looking to see you, and Hayden's like, the vibe doesn't seem good, Steve, but he's like, let him in. Bring him in.
If you don't mind me asking, who is he? Well, he used to be my gardener, and then he almost killed all my plants. So now I guess he works as a parking attendant. So is there anything wrong with him? No, he just twitches a lot. He was hit by lightning. Twice.
Oh, I thought it was more than that.
I like how when Tim Conway comes in, he receives a loud pop, as he should, man. Legend in the game.
Should be a red carpet rolled out in front of him, for God's sake. But this guy's a lot. Kenny Montague, he doesn't even remember why he's there. Clearly, the lightning shots and the head shot, whatever he's been doing is taking its toll, because he's like, wait, why am I here? Oh, yeah.
You want to see me? Why? I don't know. You think I would?
Yeah, you think I would? Oh, that's right. I lost my job.
Well, thanks for your time.
Before he leaves, he's like, man, can I get like a job recommendation or something from you? Like, you know, just so I can get a job. Your name goes a long way. And Hayden's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's going to take a while. And like, I don't even know what I would say in it. It's weird because I'm just like a football coach. He's like, oh, okay. And he goes to leave, and you're thinking he's leaving, but then he just stops and is like, yeah, stop all the calls. Can we get a couple of cups of coffee over here? He's going to make sure he gets that letter, Steve.
It's going to be a while. Then we cut to the next scene. Hayden and his wife, Christine, they're passed out in their bedroom. Then we see Kenny. He walks into Hayden's bedroom while they're asleep, and he's wearing a security uniform. He flashes his flashlight in his face, wakes him up. He's like, look, man, I'm here because you left your front door unlocked.
What are you doing here, man? Christine gets up. That's her name, right? I keep
Christine, yeah.
Christine, she gets up. She's pissed because he woke up the baby. So another strike against Kenny. Turns out Hayden, that job recommendation, got Kenny a job at the security company that watches over Hayden's house. So that's why he's there. He's there to watch Coach's house specifically because he's got a thing for it. So Hayden's like, whatever, man. Like, I guess that's cool, but I love how Kenny also is like, yeah, man, like I gave him like your recommendation letter, and they were like super excited to give me a gun. That's how you get a job at ICE, too, Steve. I'm throwing in a little political humor here. That's how you do it. But, Kenny, as he does, Steve, Hayden wants him out, but Kenny, he starts laying in his bed. He lays down. He takes a little relaxer.
Don't worry, I'll let myself out. And by the way, have your gardener look at those rose bushes. It looks like someone drove a security truck over. Oh, Tim Conway's great, man.
He just can't go. But they get him out, and Christine's like, what is going on here, man? So Hayden's like, look, I'll call the security company first thing in the morning. So we cut to the next day. Company Biatch comes in, Howard, but he's coming in with more good news. This guy's full of good news. He got Hayden a limo to go to that speech, which is baller. You show up at a country club in a limo. I mean, I guess that's pretty common, but I don't know. It'd make me feel good inside.
While that's going on, Kenny shows up, and I guess he pruned Rosemary's plant. It's only like, it just looked like a piece of stalk sticking out of the top.
It looks like a toothpick. He whittled that thing down to nothing. And also, Luther's in the room too. So Kenny's stuff is going on. But before Kenny came in, Luther got a little angry that he's like, why are you getting all these like benefits? Where's me and Dobbs' benefits? And Howard's like, look, man, I'm actually working on that for you. So that we got 2 offers in right now. We got one from Weight Watchers that says they're willing to pay you a bunch of money if you're willing to lose 30 pounds. And Luther's like, what's the other one? He's like, oh, Fat Eddie's Donuts. If they can use your name, Limitless Donuts for the rest of your life. And he's like, signed. Get me over there immediately. Give me a dozen.
When's the last time you saw an assistant coach in a commercial? There's levels to this. Become a head coach, and then you could see more endorsements.
Yeah, that's tough. Hi, I'm the offensive coordinator for the Orlando.
Maybe a local commercial, like a dealership or something. Hey, come and see me, and I'll sign your autograph if you get a Honda or something.
Let me help coordinate a deal for you.
Yeah, one of those deals. Mr. Freeze commercial or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But back to Kenny. He's here, and he needs to talk to Hayden. It's a simple question. He's like, you remember that old cart that's down in the basement? You using that? And Hayden's like, no. Why? He's like, well, when you're homeless, it's a lot easier to push your stuff around when you got a cart. So I'm going to go ahead and take that.
Wait, man, you're homeless? Well, yeah, I got fired from my security job. Apparently, he's living under a freeway.
So if you're ever out in the area, come stop by. And he's like, actually, before I leave, can I get a picture of you, Hayden? Just like to hang up a picture of somebody I like. It makes it feel more homey.
And Hayden, they're like, man, he's just tugging at the heartstrings because he's walking away looking all pitiful and sad. And, we cut to the next scene. Kenny, he comes back to the office, and we find out he's not eligible for unemployment. He's not old enough for SSI. And disability? What disability?
Yeah, he's got some demons coming out of him. But Mrs. Sherman shows up. Is that her name, Steve? Moaner.
Oh, yeah, Moaner. I think her name is... Speaking of Doris, I think her name is Doris, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be. And I think I viewed the subsequent episode that was playing when I just left the TV on. I think she's shagging up with Luth.
She's shagging up with Luth.
Yeah, she's shagging. It's Moaner, though, from Who's the Boss. But she just came in to announce Kenny's still in the building, Steve.
Yeah. She doesn't realize Kenny's in the room.
A little too late. Hayden's like, come on, man. Like, Doris, you got to give some kind of job to Kenny, man. He's been with the Breakers. You got to help me out here. And he's like, it's super important to me.
Now, mind you, as they're talking, Kenny's outside. They're like, we need to have a second. You mind stepping out? And he's just sitting there watching them talk. So by the time he comes back, he's like, man, I tried to read your lips, but I don't speak Spanish.
But Doris, whatever her name is, she's like, you know what, Hayden? Be careful what you wish for, because actually I do have a job for Kenny. He's going to be your personal security guard. Which Kenny, he couldn't be more thrilled. This is his lifelong dream, Steve.
I'm going to be real with you, man. The older I get, Catherine Hellman, I don't know, bro. Moaner, she knows how to play that freaky old lady. It does something.
Sexed up in this show, too, Steve. I don't know. I got to agree. There is something about a nice octogenarian that's just wanting to get some back shots. That is pretty appealing.
She
And
holds herself up for an older lady. For old people standards, she's sexy.
she's old lady country club hot, Steve. You know,
Would.
and honestly, I would too, Steve. Why not? Moaning
Ugh.
moaner. So Kenny's got the job. No weapons though. Hayden's like, look, here's the job detail. You sit on a stool. You watch my door. You stay away from me. No weapons. And if you see anything suspicious, you just tell my secretary, Rosemary. I don't want to hear from you. And Kenny's like, cool, got it. And he just starts patting Doris down.
Yeah, because he's like, when do I start? Now. And then he's like, oh, yeah. Fills Doris up. And he's like, yeah, she's clean, boss. And surprisingly firm.
Mm. See, Steve? There you go.
Yeah, she holds it well. Now we're in the limo. And Hayden's like, I can't even think about my speech right now. Thinking about Kenny. It's like seeing a wounded bird. After he says that, we see Kenny running outside the car, trying to keep up.
He's security, Steve. He's top flight security of the world. He can even keep up with the limo. I like that they're like, oh, we can actually pick up some speed now.
Yeah. And he's still trying to keep
And he's
up.
like, they make a sudden stop. He flies forward. It's hilarious. And Hayden's like, what the hell are you doing, man? And Kenny's like, look, the president had Secret Service. They're around the car at all times. So that's just what I was doing. And Hayden's thinking on his toes. He's like, look, man, here's the deal. Normal people, they get uncomfortable when they see security guards, right? And the professional security just makes people feel weird. So I can't have you like around. It's going to weird people out. And he's like, and when they look at you, they're going to think you're a professional security. I mean, look at you. You stand out like a sore thumb.
I get it. It's kind of like that Kevin Costner movie where he plays the bodyguard and everybody knew he was a bodyguard. And what was the name of that movie? Bodyguard? Yeah, I know, right? What was the name of that movie?
So Hayden's like, look, man, here's some money. Take a cab, go home, chill for the night. You're off duty, right? Thank you for your service. But as Kenny's leaving, of course, he can't just leave. Normally, Steve, his suit jacket gets caught in the window and he just has to take it off. You know, he didn't need it anyway.
And now we're at the banquet. Hayden, he's sitting down with his wife, Christine, and I guess the guy who is running the country club, he's like, man, it's good to see you. Can't wait to hear your speech. But you know what we need right now? Some champagne. So they cut to the waiter, and he orders another champagne for the table. And you hear a bristling behind the plants. It's none other than Kenny Montague. And he fetches for that champagne for table 7. Along the way, he found some place to get a mustache, a faux mustache. I guess he's supposed to be in disguise. He doesn't want anybody to know he's a bodyguard.
Did he whoop someone like a caterer's ass and steal their outfit too? Because he's got an ill-fitting catering outfit on. Before we proceed, Steve, do you know who the so-called what you called the owner of the country club? Do you recognize that guy?
I feel like I've seen him somewhere, man.
Let me just say two words in the character, and let me know if you recognize him now. Turtle doves.
That's him.
That's him, dude. It has to be him.
Why does he look younger?
Probably because they made him look older in the movie, maybe. I don't know.
Mr. Waterman, was that his name?
Yeah, well, his name was Mr. Duncan in Home Alone 2, so just cross-reference that. But I do think that's who it was.
You think or you know?
I didn't look it up. I just looked at the guy. It has to be, Steve. If it's not, he has a younger kid that looks identical to him.
Well, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I'm not.
It's right. It's true. We're the experts, Steve. We just got to, just don't confidence, right?
All this is wrong.
No, it's
All
not.
this is-
You better not. I'm going to watch it just to double check. But anyway, back to the show. Turtle Doves guy, they're having this conversation. Kenny's sneaking in. He's pulling a hitman. He's got the outfit. He tries to pop the bubbly, but of course it doesn't just pop, and he starts spraying people. It's a whole thing. It's a whole kerfuffle, Steve.
Everywhere. I'm a waiter. No, you're not, dude. What? My name's not Kenny. I'm Armando. Look, dude, I gave you cab fare. I thought it was so that I could get this tux. and be here.
You said I couldn't look like a bodyguard, right? That's what you said. So I got this outfit. We're good to go. But Hayden, at this point, he blows his tops. He's like, I'm done with this. You screw everything up. You make me look like an idiot. Get out of here. And I mean, he does it in front of everybody, too. So that kind of hurts.
I guess I let you down again. Story of my life. And again, he does that pitiful walk away. Then Hayden just goes back to his seat. Shortly after that, he gets introduced to do his speech. And as he approaches the podium, Kenny, he notices a golf ball. And I don't know how is this happening? Is this outside or what? Because he notices the golf ball from outside flying in the air at a fast pace. And he's like, watch out for the golf ball. And then he does the slow motion. I love these, just like in Jamie Foxx. And I don't know if this was a fake slow motion. It looked like it was, because it's comedic genius he is, man. All of that was hilarious, but he makes it to Hayden just in time to protect him from that flying golf ball.
And I will always love Coach. Yeah, I mean, he really takes one for Coach, Steve, right into the chops. Kenny throws one last line. He's like, it's just like that Kevin Costner. But then we cut to Hayden's first game at the club, Steve. We're past that whole thing that happened. Hayden's just enjoying the golf course, talking to Mr. Duncan, who it is. You're not going to be able to cut it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're going to look it up, and I'm right.
I already did. And okay, you want to keep it, fine. Just know it's going to be some other stuff on that. And I don't want to.
I love you, Steve, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause a kerfuffle just like Kenny. But turns out, Steve, that Kenny, because he took a golf ball to the chops on company property, he actually lucked into a job at the country club.
The studio audience already laughs because the guy's like, let me introduce you to your caddy. Everybody knows what's about to happen, dude. It's like Kenny shows up. He's like, want to bring the cart around? Immediately, he crashes the cart. So, will you gentlemen be playing the white keys or the blue keys?
Dude, Kenny Montague, that's a shirt, Steve. I'm going to make that as soon as we get off this show. Kenny Montague, legend.
Because this is a revisit from a previous episode called The Gardener.
The Body Gardener too. What wordplay? Look at these 90s writers in the wordplay, Steve.
I love it. But yeah, man, Tim Conway, I can't say this enough. Ohio legend, Bowling Green legend, A Ziggy Zumba.
Oh, maybe he lived on Friar Street, Steve.
Going to the corner grill.
Not Friar Street, Napoleon. I'm screwing up towns.
Napoleon, Sterling before Sterling. It was probably just a cornfield when he was there.
Oh, yeah.